as you possibly can. Whoa! What up? What up? What up? What up? Mic check. Mic check. You guys there? Checking out. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? I saw this Facebook post literally 10 seconds ago, and this guy is saying how no one and playing a fourth grade game should play a 1-3-1 zone, and this is despicable. Get your youth tourney medal for your man. Congratulations, you won. And that's what I say. I agree with this guy. But then the comment section, beside myself, I commented. I was like, you're right. But everyone else is like, you're wrong. Everyone else is like, hey, I get all the fundamental reasons to play man-to-man, but there isn't anything wrong with teaching kids how to play zone. Another person goes, it's a sport. The object is to win. Kids should learn to play all kinds of defenses and play against all kinds of defenses. I run a zone with my 5th grade team, but they get down man-to-man as well. I'm teaching them the game of basketball. It's nothing about egos. Another person said, I don't see a problem using it as a wrinkle here and there, but I agree that the primary defense should be man. All right, let me see. And then it says, welcome to Colorado Hoops, where 75% of the middle school teams play zone defense over man. All right, yo, it's a problem. It's a major problem. And it's just such a hard problem to describe to people who don't know jack squat about basketball. It's really weird. So I'm trying to think of it like, man, like how would it be? You know what it is? Okay, it's because like zone is so easy against people that can't shoot the lights out. But at higher ages, like high school, but especially college and like the pros especially, everyone can shoot the lights out. So what you do is basically like, you guys don't know how to drive yet, most of you, right? All right, but when you get like very good at driving, or even like flying an airplane, there's an automatic mode. In automatic mode, like it's like in a car on a freeway. I always forget words whenever I do this show because I'm thinking of so many different things. But what is the automatic auto drive called? I don't know what it's called. I really can't think of the words right now. Okay, it doesn't matter. But you press a button and the car basically drives itself. But it only does it on the straight road. All right, and this is very, very. It's clutch on like long road trips. All right, and you press the button and it's just like you don't have to press the gas anymore. It doesn't steer for you, but my wheel actually, like when it hits like the side, it kind of like shifts you back in straight. So it almost drives for you. Now, once you get to that level, you can have like a 2-year-old drive the car. But you only can get to that level once you know how to drive. You only get to that level when you're on the freeway or certain circumstances. You can't do it all the time, right? So if the first thing that people teach you is to have auto drive, thank you, cruise control, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I know Gavin didn't know that, so thank you, Cassandra, or whoever is telling him. But yes, so you can't just do that on the road, but it is easier. And when we're playing these games, absolutely, like if you want to win a 4th grade basketball game, play zone. Press them and then play zone. Triple team their best player. Like, don't put your players, like all your players in the game. Only let your best players shoot the shots. There's so many different ways to just win. But by winning, you're losing in the long run. So it's like you specifically have a choice. And I always dwindle it back down to 1 + 1. All right? So what everyone's saying is it's a sport. Well, let's imagine that like school is a sport. School is now a sport, and getting A's is playing a game. All right, like taking a test is playing a game. And when you're taking the test, the objective is to get an A. Great. The objective is not to get smarter, but it is. But everyone would tell you it's to get an A. The objective we know is to get smarter. Duh. But no, these parents in the comment section of this guy's post, they would say that the objective is to get A's. To get an A on a test, all you have to do is make sure that the test is horribly easy. Make sure that the test says 1 + 1 over and over and over again. Make sure that the test, maybe I give you the answers beforehand. That's how you can get it. You can get an A. Make sure that the test is over like things that you already know. Yeah, there you go. Congratulations, you got your A. But did you get any closer to getting like a good grade on the SATs when you're in 12th grade, or getting into a good high school or good college? No, it probably sabotaged you in that regard. But you got your A. So that's the difference. Parents and like the uneducated don't understand that like just winning is not the goal. But that's the hard part, because you want to also teach competitiveness. You want to also teach them that winning is like everything, but it's like winning under certain circumstances. And we have this everywhere in life, actually. Like when you want like a new car, let's say. All right, if you want a new car, you're supposed to do what? Do you want a new car, or do you want to work for a new car? Because if you just want a new car, We can go out to the parking lot, find the nicest car in the world, get a rock, and just break the window. There you go. Congratulations, you have a new car. But we know that's not the deal. Yes, you got your new car, but now you're in prison. All right. So don't end up in basketball prison by underestimating the value of doing things the right way, even if it makes you lose. So we play up in our program. That's why we do that. We play man-to-man in our program. That's why we do that. We pressure defense rather than just back off and let people shoot threes all day. That's why we do that. So please understand that, man, it's insane. It's insane. These people in the comment section. You know what? I'm going to post this video to that comment section just so that they can see it, so that they know how stupid I think that they are. And I hope that they comment in this comment section. Please comment and tell me how much you know about basketball, how much you know about player development. Because the guy, let's see who posted it so I can hype him up real quick. The guy, Joe Johnson, I'm guessing it's Joe Johnson from the NBA. No, it's not. But Joe Johnson and the Denver and Colorado area youth basketball thing, thank you for posting that. You're absolutely correct. All right. Should players learn how to play zone? Sure, at some point. But should you play zone against teams that can't shoot the ball? No, because if you just back off of every player, like Ben Simmons, because he can't shoot threes, if you just back off and let him shoot threes all day, absolutely, you're going to win. Congratulations. But then as soon as you play against Steph Curry, it's going to be like, okay, so now what do? Oh, just guard him? Even though I've never tried guarding before or haven't put in enough time to guard him before? It's a stupid concept. All right? We aren't trying to win games first through 6th grade. I would say 7th grade is when you should start trying to you're trying to win the game during the game, but you're not trying to win the game as preparation for it. Teams that just practice plays all day are dumb. You should be working on your skill level stuff because it takes a long time to develop skill, especially your shot, your ball handling, stuff like that. You should be working on that stuff early and leave the team stuff to later. When you're in high school, your mind is more developed. College, your mind is more developed. You can learn stuff at a faster rate. You're wasting your time by learning that stuff at an early age. You do win games. You do make the coach feel really good. Your program makes a lot of money because parents are like, get in this program. I mean, like idiots, seriously. Yeah, let's just win games and feel really good. And if you look at the end result, Colorado sucks at basketball. So we're doing it absolutely wrong. Everything that we're doing is wrong. So know that you're part of that. You're part of that mess. And it's so crazy bad that people can't see it. Even though people like me who played pro, every one of us, 99.9999% of us, say that this is wrong. And then you get some parent who just watches the game every now and then and go, this is what I think. And you're like, seriously, dude? Man, if you need to paint your house, hire a painter. Don't just make up stuff. Anyways, that's all that I got for that. Real quick for the let's go with the story of the day so I can get out of that mess. What's up, Gavin Witt, Noah Massive, Kieran, and Declan Left? I see you guys in the comments section. Let's check your homework real quick, actually. Posting homework. Who's been posting? 5 Perfect Week Challenge. You're on week 4, day 4. Great job. I see you, Kieran, killing it. Noah Massive. 5 Perfect Weeks as well. The Quick Ball Touch is doing some of the drill stuff from our book, Limitless Hoops. Fantastic job, you guys. The homework scissor wraps, taking care of that too. Workout 21x3 jumps. I like that. 4 miles running by Gavin Witt. Fantastic job, you guys. Very, very proud of you. Let's check our story of the day real quick. Watch it. Eat well. Exercise often. And refrain from harmful substances. If you don't do what's best for your body, you're the one who suffers and comes up on the short end. All right, so that talks about eating well. Eat well. Let me read it. Eat well, exercise often, and refrain from harmful substances. I eat well. I did not do that growing up. Man, I still don't eat well. But all these new age athletes, like the guys in the NBA, man, they are taking care of their body to such an enormous extent that, it's lengthening their careers by like 10 years. And if you look at people like Tom Brady compared to what a 40-year-old quarterback looked like in the 70s, it's insane. And I know he's a handsome human being, but he looks like he's like 30. It's crazy, right? If you eat well, you can do so much more because like food equals power, ATP and all that stuff, right? So when I ate Burger King before games, I was not doing myself any favors. I was not. I was getting like lucky that I was even staying in the game. All right, but you guys, make sure that you eat well. Exercise often. You know that we do that during our 7-day-a-week program. All right, we definitely exercise often. Make sure that you are in shape. So one, that you can play in the games. Two, so that you don't get hurt. Because when you're out of shape, you get tired. You start to like compromise things. All of a sudden, you take one bad turn and then you get hurt. So take care of that stuff, and then refrain from harmful substances like drugs, like alcohol, things like that. They do not help. They do not help. All right. It might be cool to hang out with some friends every now and then like that, but no, it does not help. I personally did not drink one sip of alcohol till I was 23, and I didn't like it once I did. It's nasty. All right. I can have fun at a party without drinking. That's just who I am. If you happen to need it, more power to you. It happens. All right. And if you get sad and you happen to like need some other things like that, I know that's just a product of like a weaker mind, and I understand. So I'm a very, very lucky person in that regard. But in terms of like your body being ready to play a basketball game, if you gear it toward playing that game and winning that game all day long and all week long and all month long and all life long, you're going to be that much better because of it. So refrain from these things. Again, eat well, exercise often, and refrain from harmful substances. If you don't do what's best for your body, you're the one who suffers and comes up on the short end. And I assure you that, like, drinking champagne after winning a championship in Lithuania like I did. I drank some. We won a championship. I drank the champagne. Drinking champagne is a whole lot better than drinking vodka every single week. Because if you drink vodka every week, you won't make the championship. All right, you won't have a chance to drink that sweet champagne. All right, so every now and then, but you wait till like the championship. All right, so chill out on all the things that are bad for your body, whether they be flaming hot Cheetos. You can just like calm down on that stuff. Too much candy, alcohol, all that stuff, like cigarettes. Watch out for that stuff because it does affect your entire game. All right, Jordan ate McDonald's. Jordan advertised for McDonald's. You think if Jordan was just scarfing down McDonald's every day? Come on now. But again, you also can't point to elite athletes because like some people say like, oh well, he could do this. Listen, there are some freaks of nature like Shaq. He doesn't need to practice. All right, you're not a freak of nature, and if you are, join 50 All-Stars, baby. What you doing? 7'2", 300-pounder who can like do a spin move dunk behind his back. How you doing, baby? Come on in and enjoy it. All right. Anyways, let's move on to our itinerary. The itinerary for the upcoming days. All listed in our book. Like Noah, he works on this stuff and he posts the videos as homework. He works on each one of them for 5 minutes. So great job, Noah, for taking care of the book. So you can try it beforehand. Then you can do it during our actual practice, and then you do it again afterwards once you have word from us. And by doing that, we don't need to do it 80 billion times during our workouts. So work on this stuff beforehand, during, by coming, and then afterwards as well. So work on each one of these things 3 times. So here's what we're doing for tomorrow. We got Manu Ginobili layup, handoff to 2 shots, offensive free throw rebound, side and right for our plays, 0 to 3 seconds down by 3 with free throws, and 5 on 6 press break. All right, for the 0 to 3 seconds down by 3 with the free throws. If we're like, let's say with 2 seconds remaining and we have free throws, we got to miss one. All right, so you're going to make the first free throw, hopefully, and then you're going to miss the second one on purpose. When you miss it, I suggest a high arcing bank shot so that the ball bounces up, kind of like an onside kick. And since you're down by 2, you get the rebound, you go straight into someone's arms. They have to move back. Referees love calling that foul because you work so hard to get the rebound. They have to pull back. So they basically will probably be like this, and they will foul you. Unless they're smart, then they will move away, and you go ahead and score. Now, if you're down by 3 because you missed the first free throw, you can't, like if you're down by 2, you send everybody for the rebound, even the people on the outside, right? But if you're down by 3, you send everybody except for the free throw shooter. The free throw shooter should back up and then spot up for a 3-pointer because once you get the rebound, you can't dribble back out. It's not enough time. So you want to pass back out. So the person shooting the free throw should try to bank it to the side and then back up and then just start looking for an open spot. Usually the defense won't be paying too much attention to you, so get open so that they can pass to you for your game tying 3-point shot. As for the Manu Ginobili layup, let's check it out. The Manu Ginobili layup on our website, we got all our drills. Type in Manu Ginobili layup. You can see a rendition of our drill right here. This is done by Blake Bastani with the Manu Ginobili layup. Drive middle, score like that, basically like that. You want to be a little bit closer to the rim, but if you're not of that sort, you just want to score the ball on the opposite side of the rim so that the rim protects your shot. So you're going to be shooting it with the rim side hand to protect your shot. All right. Let me see. Do I have another one? Because that was not the best. Here's another one done by a few people. Derek scoring like that. So that's the Manu Ginobili layup. We got Sophia on this end right there. Don't lower the ball that low. Keep it high, just like Dennis just did. So this is a Manu Ginobili layup. Okay, you place the ball. You place the ball on this side of the rim so that the person trying to block it hits only the net. If they try to block it from this side, they're going to hit your opposite hand. So you squeeze it right in between that little slot. All right, that's the Manu Ginobili layup. So heads up for that. And things that we did last week, we got 2-on-1 break, flares, baseline out of bounds baseline out of bounds defense. 5-second count extension, 49 seconds down by 3, 5-on-5 oldest versus youngest. My favorite one from that is the 5-second count extension. All right, if you hold the ball and you just receive the ball, you do not just have 5 seconds. You have 4 seconds, but then you can dribble and you get 4 more seconds. Then you can pick the ball back up and you have 4 more seconds. So you have 12 seconds with the ball. The average play for like you high schoolers or below, you guys take like 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 8 seconds to shoot the ball in the first place. So you being patient enough to wait your 12 seconds before you get a violation is enough time to allow the offensive players on your team to cut to open spots, to do whatever they want. So don't freak out and overreact to people pressuring you and think that you just have to just like throw the ball away or like shoot it or just drive to the other lane and jack something up. You have 12 seconds. It's not 5 seconds. So calm down. All right, things that we'll be working on in the future are wall, floor, tap dribbles, double team step through, play with key points, scale and hype, 49 seconds down by 3 with free throws for our situational drill, and then 5-on-5 winners run. All right, moving on, let's go with our trivia question for the day. What is it? You mean Sean Penn? I don't know what you mean in the comment section. All right, but let's check our trivia question today. So, trivia question, we have a pretty close matchup here. All right, we got Connor Rush with 7. It's cutting off my man Kiernan, and I don't know why. Can I fix that? All right, let me see if I can fix that real quick because I can't cut him off. He's the trivia leader. All right, so let's see, filters, edit filters. I mean, I'm not gonna dog him like that. There we go. All right, so there we go. With Kieran up top, he has 8 points, 7 for Connor Rush, Finn Kaufman with 4, Austin Masseth with 3, 1 point for Noah Masseth. If you win the month's trivia challenge, then you win a coin. So good luck with it. All right, the trivia question today, I'm just gonna click on a random one like I always do. Let me see, where is this thing? So I go to the History of Hoops page, click on the random.
The 19...
Champagne or Sean Penn? No, Champagne, fool. All right. Anyways, okay. Here's a trivia question for you guys. Oh man, okay. Let's see if I can come up with one for this guy. This is gonna be hard. All right. Here we go. Let me see. All right. So this player went to Maryland University, and he got 2 ACC Player of the Year awards before being drafted 2nd overall. Who is this player? That's the question. All right. The question is once again, this basketball player went to Maryland, got 2 ACC Player of the Year awards, then was drafted number 2 overall. in the NBA draft. I won't tell you by whom, all right? But he was supposed to be the most promising player, and it's Lynn Bias. Nice job, man. Was that too easy a question? All right, great job, Kieran and Declan Louth over there. I see you. I'm going to give the credit to Kieran, so he is now leading. I think that kind of clinches it right there because he has 9. The next closest is Connor Rush with 7. What day of the week is it? We only have June 30th. I think that's 30 days. I think that you automatically won, but we will do it tomorrow anyways, just to finish off the month. So you probably won for this month. We've never had anyone besides Finn Kaufman win beside Connor Rush won once. Kieran is now officially our second winner of all time, besides the infamous Finn Kaufman. All right, great job, man. All right, moving on. Let's check the quote of the day. All right, what's the quote of today? We got the journey's greater than success. Oh yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about at the beginning of the podcast. All right, podcast, live stream. I don't want to use the word podcast. That's a taboo word. But yes, the journey's greater than success. All right, success is such a weird word. I mean, what is success? Some people would say it's like money. It's winning. It's blah, 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 right? The smartest people say that success is happiness. And happiness is not one moment. Happiness is like a perpetual feeling, all right? So you have to understand that when you play like an entire season of basketball and then you win a championship in the end, imagine if you didn't play the entire season. Imagine if every game just got canceled and forfeited. And you didn't play 1 second of any game, but they just forfeited because they were scared of you. I don't know. Then at the end of the season, which you played 0 games, but you went 82-0, they hand you a trophy. Does that trophy really mean anything to you? All right, so it's the things that we do along the way that make the trophy worth it. All right, when people give people money for let's say welfare or whatever. That's why that stuff doesn't really work. That's why communism doesn't really work, because when you get something you don't deserve, you didn't earn it, so it has no value. It's just how human beings psychologically work. If someone that you never met says I love you, you're like, okay. If someone that you did so much for in life says I love you, you're like, I deserve that. And it means a little bit more. All right. And again, I'm not really sure why. It just is like that. But for basketball, the journey is actually what creates you. If you have too much success too early, you're gonna wash out. Because once you start winning so much, you're gonna feel like this is easy. And again, that's human nature. Because you're like, wait, why would I keep working? There are very few players in the world, very few people in the world, really, who are like LeBron James, who are like Apple, where they're already number 1 and they still want to work that hard. They still go back into the lab. Steph Curry breaking the all-time three-point shooting record and then coming back and breaking it again. Who does that? Most people are like, yeah, hey, I got enough. And you might even say it about rich people. Why don't they just say that they got enough? Geez, why you got to get more and more? And you make the world all lopsided, which is totally true. They have way too much money. But that's probably why you don't have that much money. They have a certain inclination in their mind to just want. I'm not saying that they should do it. Again, I'm not saying that. Not for money, not for real life. But for this game, absolutely. Because unlike money, all right, skill is infinite. It's boundless. Just because Michael Jordan hogs up all the talent doesn't mean that you have less now, or less is out there to be had. Everyone can get that much talent. If you keep going, right? Besides the height and stuff like that, but still, you can always acquire more talent. So because of that, it's the journey that matters more than the success. Because whatever you win, I assure you that there's a better team out there for you. All right? Buck Williams is a nice guest. Kieran needs to break out. Sean, I don't know what that means. All right? But yes. So The journey. The journey is greater than success. Understand that and apply it to every day so that you start to love every single second of the journey. And we talked about it before, man. Basketball, it doesn't just take playing basketball games. If that was the case, all we would do would be playing. It doesn't just take team building stuff. It doesn't. It doesn't take like just knowing plays. It doesn't just take working on skill. Sadly, it doesn't. I love working on skill. It doesn't just take lifting weights and getting stronger. It doesn't just take running and building your stamina. It doesn't just take learning how to be a leader. It doesn't just take watching film. It takes all those things, plus more. And if you're not enjoying the journey and you're only thinking about holding up that trophy and that's the only time that you enjoy it, you're in trouble. Because if you don't, the 7 things that I just listed, if you don't enjoy them, it's going to be like a chore every freaking second to do those things. And that chore is going to add to the anxiety in your mind. You're not going to be able to keep up. But now, if each one of those things, you can start from a young age and learn to, or let's say that you happen to love them, you're the luckiest person in the entire planet. You're going to be great. But now if you can force yourself to learn to love those things over the course of like years, over the course of the journey, then all those things, all those 7 things become like candy. And then someone's basically, your coach is just yelling at you, eat some more Starburst. And you're like, oh man, I guess if I must. All right, and everything becomes so fun. But it's a process to make running into something that you enjoy, to make lifting weights into something that you enjoy, to make all the skill work into something that you enjoy, to make watching film into something that you enjoy, to make lifting weights into something that you enjoy. So it's all these things put together, which makes up the journey. And that's why, if you do it correctly, the actual journey is greater than success. So when you guys are posting all this homework, I hope that you guys keep it on YouTube forever. That would be so cool, because you get to look back and you get to see like Kieran Louth. They're going to be like, Kieran Louth? The guy that went to Kansas? Wait. Kieran Louth, the 7th pick in the NBA draft, who's now playing for the Golden State Warriors. That Kieran Louth, he has all his workouts on YouTube for us to just watch through. And I get to watch it as he aged. So like my kid's now a 4th grader, and he gets to copy Kieran every single day and follow his path to the NBA. Or just buy our book, Limitless Hoops. And he gets to just follow his path to the NBA. That's amazing. And you get to even like see it. They'll probably show that crap on ESPN all the time. Especially like when you do one of the moves, and they're like, "This was Kieran doing in 8th grade," like that. And it's like specifically out there. You guys are creating such a legacy, such a great journey that it's going to be amazing to see in the future. Anyways, I'm excited for it. Let's check our picture of the day before we finish up. And Jalen Brunson got an $80 billion contract or something like that. The Knicks overpaid yet another Dallas Maverick. They did it with Tim Hardaway Jr. Now they're doing it with Jalen Brunson. They just have so much money and so little talent. Man, Jalen did it really well, but he's not that dude. I would be really hesitant. This is all I got to say about this. I would be really hesitant to sign a contract for so much money if I were a mid-level player like this guy. Above mid-level player. Because now they can't sign other star players. But I'm sure he thinks he can do it, which is great. Hopefully this pans out. But man, oh man, the Knicks can find a way to mess up. Them and my Lakers, the most annoying teams on the planet. And I'm sure that the NBA is very, very mad about it because they want these two markets to win. They can't win by paying Jalen Brunson freaking zillions of dollars. Anyway, that's all that I have to say about the NBA stuff. Don't forget that the quote of the day, guys, is the journey's greater than success. And I will talk to y'all later. I'll see you guys at workout tonight. Tonight's Wednesday, so be prepared to work. We are working early, 6 to 7. 6 to 7. Don't forget that we got games this weekend as well. Only 6 to 7 tonight, so I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Peace out, y'all. All right, see you.